Hey everyone, this is Potato Couch. I'm Michael.
I'm Tio.
Welcome back to Darksiders 1.
Yeah.
Wow, was that a poop joke?
Be silent, Mark Hamill. Oh, I have to.
That was Mark Hamill?
That is Mark Hamill, yes.
I love him. He's Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Blood.
No, there's a topic.
Blood joke.
What?
I don't know.
There's Luke Skywalker as a topic. Because Star Wars is a topic.
Yeah, but we gotta save that topic for later.
Why?
Because Clay's not here.
Right. I wanted to, because he's Johnny Star Wars.
Yeah, he's Johnny Star Wars.
I forgot.
If we do Star Wars without him, he'll cry.
He will. He actually will.
He'd be like, why did you choose Star Wars? Me.
I mostly want to talk about it because I want to...
I need you to hand me that clear bottle.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I don't like enabling you.
No, this isn't wine.
Oh, it's a different kind of alcoholic drink.
It's much stronger.
I don't like enabling you.
It's too sugary. I can't drink a lot of that. It's triple sec. That's for mixed drinks. It's like, is that Satan?
No, it's Samael.
He looks like Satan. If I was like, what's Satan look like? It's that. That's what Satan look like. Red and wrinkly.
You know what I imagine Satan looks like? You know that, you've seen the final Harry Potter movie, right?
Voldemort?
Yeah, Voldemort. Except, like, you know that bit where they're in the train station afterlife and he's all shriveled up under the bench?
Yeah.
That's probably a more realistic depiction.
Of Satan?
Yes.
Man, that's much less intimidating.
Yeah.
The big demon boy.
Yeah, like this image right here is like what he wants you to think he looks like.
Oh. So are these just his demon boys?
Yeah.
Are his demon boys stronger than him?
No. None of them are particularly powerful. It's just like they're really good at lying. And
Did I punch them in the nuts and they die?
not physically.
Why?
Because they don't have corporeal form. They don't take physical forms.
Can I punch them in the nuts in hell?
Well, if you're in hell, then you've got a lot worse things to worry about than...
But if Satan's a little bitch, then why would I have trouble in hell?
Because Satan isn't the torment, hell is. Satan doesn't want to be there. That's not his home, that's his prison.
I've learned a lot today. I thought he was like the king of hell.
No.
Who's the king of hell? God?
Not really.
How's
Because, well, God created hell, yeah. And he created it with Satan in mind. But he's not the king of hell because he's not there. Like, I guess the idea of hell is that, like, it's just, like, it's where God isn't. Because, you know, God is everywhere.
It's like a pit where he throws shit.
Exactly.
It's like a trash can.
Exactly. It's a trash can. It wasn't...
Like, I don't like this idea. Let's put it away.
Yeah. So, it wasn't intended for humans. It's just humans kind of place themselves in a position to possibly go there. You know what I mean?
Sure. Hey. I'm having a hard time comprehending things.
Yeah.
I'm much more open-brained. I think you're farther than I am.
Probably.
I didn't play a lot of the first game. I played a lot of the second game. Second game's
I haven't played any of the second game. I've only played the first game.
The second game's really fun.
Don't you come smacking at me.
Yo, you do that shit. I don't like that.
He was falling in the lava, but I chopped his head off before he could make it in there. I spared him, which is not what I wanted to do. I spared him a horrible death. When I should have just let it burn.
Burn.
But yeah, like, the whole idea is that, like, hell is the place where the demons go to be punished. Like, they don't want to be there.
Wait, so the demons are people?
No. They're fallen angels.
Okay. But aren't the angels people? I don't understand how that works.
Angels are spirits.
Where did angels come from?
God made them.
God was like, poof, free will, and then, you fucked it up.
Well, you see, this one...
Stupid creation of mine. I don't understand.
Oh, well, I didn't know anything was close enough to hit me there.
Splash damage.
This one's a little harder for me to get, because I've been told that, like, the idea behind angels is that, like, they don't necessarily have free will, but if that were the case, Satan wouldn't exist.
Right.
So, they have to have some will of their own.
Right, and if God created free will, like, how does that work?
The purpose of free will is so that we have the ability to choose him. Because if we can't...
And the people who don't choose him...
Yeah. Well, because if we can't choose him, there's no point. You know what I mean? God created what he created with the idea of, I want it to love me, but I don't want to force it to.
Man, like, this is hard to understand.
Yeah.
Because if I was to create something, I'd be like, I want it to love me, it has no choice. I need things to love me.
Oh, hey, level up. Or the sword did.
He's like, I need attention, but, like, I don't want to force it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, I want it to love me, but I don't want to have to...
I've never met anybody who's like that. Like, I need attention, but only if they want to give me attention.
Exactly. It's I want it to love me, but I don't want to have to make it love me. I want it to choose me.
Like, I get that. It must be really disappointing then.
Oh, I'm certain it is.
Like, I don't want to love you, but I want you to love me. But I don't want to. Okay.
I don't even believe you exist. Oh.
Oh, okay. Baka.
Yeah,
I turned God into an anime school girl.
God's a tsundere. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad description. But, yeah, it's I don't know, again, it's weird to explain. I've never, like, been in the position of explaining things. I'm probably doing a bad job, too.
You've never had the opportunity of talking to an agnostic who's asking a question.
Yeah. I've never really had someone this curious about it. So, and I'm probably doing a bad job.
I mean, I'm getting it. Like, you're explaining it in terms I understand.
That God's an anime girl?
Yeah.
Haruhi?
Yeah, it's making sense in my brain.
But, yeah,
like, it's kind of making sense. It's not making full sense. It's like,
making as sense as it can.
Yeah. It's making as much sense as an anime.
Yeah.
Which they don't make much sense to my brain.
Oh, I like harpoon tackle. That's one of my favorite abilities.
Yeah, you're way farther than I am already.
Because harpoon tackle is... Woo!
Wait, what happened?
I put my guard up.
Uh-huh.
I move forward and stab real quick. Oh, stab real quick. There we go.
Oh,
you gotta do it, like, all at the same time.
That's cool.
Okay, hang on. Ooh, no, hang on, wait. Ooh, there we go.
Cool.
You gotta... Ooh, yeah, there it is. Alright.
See, I've noticed, like, watch it. I think I've already delved into this tonight. But, I've noticed with other Let's Play channels, a lot of them don't give a shit.
About?
Just, like, being PC.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right, yeah, we talked about that earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, because I was like, a lot of them got Patreons and stuff to make money.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, I have opinions and I don't want to, like, be like, oh, I have to make sure nobody's feelings are hurt. But, like, what's the point of an opinion?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I have a lot of people tell me, oh, your content might not be appropriate for everyone. I'm like, well, that's not the point of my content.
Yeah, that's the thing, is people are very concerned with making sure it's for everyone. Everyone has their own personal taste. Nothing's
like, have
for
you ever
everyone.
watched Funhouse?
Oh, yeah, I love Funhouse.
Yeah, they're not PC at all.
A huge chunk of
shit.
a huge chunk of my sense of humor is even here kind of is inspired by them.
Yeah, and I get where Game Grumps is coming from.
Yeah, and I respect the Game Grumps and I love them.
Like when they started out, they weren't as PC.
No. John was a member though back then.
Yeah.
So take that for what it's.
He was like they were like not as PC, like not as worried about as much, but then like I guess the media started to get to them and they were like, yeah, well, there's the public.
Yeah,
they're like maybe we should stop.
Well, that and Dan just
is PC.
Dan is he feels like the guy who's like very he is concerned.
He moderates the channel.
Yeah. He's concerned with whether or not he's being respectful towards others, which is good. It is.
Yeah, like I'm respectful towards people, even if like I don't sound like it. I respect people. I guess. I don't know how to phrase it, but
yeah,
like I respect your beliefs. I respect your standing. I'm not trying to be ignorant, like a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
But I have opinions, and not everybody agrees with them. That's life.
Yeah.
You just gotta fucking deal with it. And I like talking about religion. Like, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a religious person, like I'm curious and I like to learn about things. So that's just my my thought process. Like I don't know how to say it.
Oh, that's
how do you say it? Like not my thought process. Just like the way I think. I just want to learn a lot. Like I'll sit at work and I'll listen to like science podcasts and just try to learn as much as possible.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna judge anybody for what they believe, because that's just a fucking asshole thing to do.
Yeah. Now, one thing I will say is, it's a regular thing in my household. We have a tendency to make fun of flat earthers.
Yeah, well, they're stupid. Me and your dad were making fun of that at work.
Yeah, like.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I
am proof of that.
One of those people where, yeah.
I mean, if we already have... Okay, sorry. If I already have proof of it, and you disbelieve it, this is fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Like, we have scientific, like, solid fucking proof. There
is empirical evidence.
They knew that shit back when, like, ancient Egypt was a thing. They're like, hey, if I look in the distance and measure the distance from this obelisk to the shadows and shit, I can tell the Earth is round.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we get that. And, like, we have pictures from fucking satellites. Like, I've heard
those are fake.
I've heard those arguments, like, oh, they didn't go to space. And it was like an argument. Like, it was a live talk show. And the guy goes, actually, I was lucky enough to go onto the ISS. And I actually went to space. And I saw the Earth from an outside perspective. And they were like, bullshit. The government's paying you to say that. He was like, what? Like, how do you respond to that fucking crazy nonsense?
Yeah. And I know that it may sound weird, like, oh, the Christian guy's like, oh, there's scientific evidence the Earth is round. But, like, you know, science doesn't have to not exist just because I believe God does, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I feel like if you believe in God, like...
Someone had to design it.
Yeah, science had to come from somewhere. Like,
for me, science is way too specific and intricate to not be designed.
And I understand that thought process. Like,
there's just too much to it.
I'm not going to be like, you're wrong. Because I don't know. I don't know if you're wrong.
Yeah. Because I
don't have any proof saying you're wrong, so I'm not going to say you're wrong.
Yeah. I've always loved science ever since I was a little kid.
And I feel like that's a lot of how agnostic beliefs work. It's like, I don't have proof that you're wrong, so you're not, in my eyes. Like, Like, so I'm not going to go, you're wrong, because I don't have any proof saying you are.
So, like, agnosticism is basically like the Schrodinger's cat of belief systems.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, if I don't have something to prove you wrong, I can't say you're wrong.
Let me see if I got enough to get some.
But, like,
nope.
The way Christian beliefs are, like there's science, but like they can explain science like God created science, and I can't go, well, science says God didn't create science. So I don't know. I want to. I hear a lot of people talking shit about agnostics. I'm like, whatever. I understand. Oh, you don't like fence sitters. You one side or the other. Like you're whatever.
Some people just don't know.
Like, if you prove to me, like, it's really hard to prove that. Yes. I understand that. Like, it's
short of shooting you in the head.
It's a faith system, and I get that, and that's what makes it hard. But I don't know.
Yeah, like anything short of killing you is
and
really enough.
Until I go to the afterlife, I'm not going to know. So I prefer just kind of being in the dark, and that's just my choice. Just to be in the dark. It makes me more comfortable. I don't like to think about what's going to happen afterwards until it happens.
You know, in a very literal sense, I'm more comfortable in the dark too. I just don't like bright light.
I don't like
every time the dining room light is turned on, me and my mom are both like, put it away. Sorry, didn't mean to get off track there, but it's just.
But like when I'm thinking about the afterlife, I'm just like, I don't want to think about it. Like, I'd rather live my life how I want to live it. I don't want to be an asshole. That's my whole like thought process. Like, I'm gonna live my life being a decent fucking human being, and wherever I end up after that, well, that's how it goes. Like, just don't be an asshole.
For me,
and if there's a God, there's a God. Like, I don't feel like you should like force yourself to do anything based on something else.
For me, I'm going to be totally honest and say every possible interpretation of the afterlife, like eternity itself, horrifies me, even the positive ones.
Yeah, because it's eternity.
It just keeps going. So, like, I don't know, it's weird.
Even like an atheist interpretation, like void for nothing, for like eternity.
Yeah, that is probably the most terrifying version, even more so than the eternity of torment.
But think about it, it's not like a conscious void.
That's what scares me.
How does that work? Like, you won't know you're in void for the rest of eternity. You just won't.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing to me. I am aware right now. I know I'm aware right now. And
right.
I will have memories of this later.
Yeah, but
if the ending is just void for eternity, what happens to the information? How do I know?
It just stops.
Yeah, but like
if you think about it, like I see what a lot of like people say, and they're like, well, what about before you were born? You weren't thinking before you were born. There was so much time before.
But you weren't recording information.
Yeah, but
either.
If you die, you stop recording information.
But
I got blackout drunk once, and it got weird.
Well,
I stopped recording information. That was
that's not quite what I mean.
I know.
The thing is, like, I don't know. It's just one of those things for me where it's like the fact that I am aware of consciousness to begin with, means that it can't stop.
Right. And like
it's just difficult to process. It might just be a limited human perspective, but still.
Right. The idea of it actually stopping just kind of is like, whoa.
It's too alien.
Right.
So
like you can't. It's like perceiving a new color. Like you can't perceive a life without consciousness, because you're like, well, I'm always conscious, except when I'm sleeping, and even then I'm dreaming. And death is sleep without dreaming.
Yeah.
Like in like an atheist perspective. And like I still don't agree with atheists. I'm not like, you're right. I don't think anybody's like. I don't know how to say it. Like, it's not that I don't think anybody's right. Like, but I don't agree with anyone.
Yeah, to go back to the Schrodinger's cat comparison, it's like everyone is both right and wrong until proven otherwise.
Right. I take a scientific approach to the whole thing. Atheists are like, I don't want there to be God. There's no God. Like, fuck you. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. Nothing happens when you die. Like, okay, that's your religion. Like,
yeah.
Your religion says there is no religion. Agnostics are more like, I don't subscribe to any religion, yet all religions could be right.
Yeah.
Like,
they are equally valid and invalid until empirical evidence is provided.
And I guess that's the, if you want to think about this, the most PC way to go about anything. It's like everybody's right, everybody's wrong. I don't take sides. I guess I'd be great.
What's this business over here?
I'd be great at the tumblers. Except I wouldn't. I'd suck.
No.
Probably just post
you
pictures.
have to pick a side.
Probably just have post pictures of boobies and be one of those.
There you go. That's what you believe in, Mike.
I believe in boobies.
Boobies. That's the power of boobies, baby. Even singing about them can make miracles happen.
Stuck in the wall.
You robbed me of a glory kill, you dirtbag.
You bastard.
Dirtbag. Yeah, we just sat here and talked about religion for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I
YouTube's favorite thing.
I shot my views out for the world to hear, and I don't think I've ever done that before. Because we've talked about, like, I think I've mentioned I'm agnostic, but I never thought. I don't think I've ever.
I think the only time you mentioned you were agnostic was the half of the first episode of this series that we lost.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever described my ideas and feelings upon religion. Just I don't. It's not that I don't care. Like, I find everybody's opinions valid, and everybody's allowed to believe what they want to believe, and I'm not gonna judge you. Because judging somebody for what they believe is, first of all, is pointless. Like, what is that gonna do? It's not gonna validate any of your opinions or things you think of as fact. It's gonna make you feel better in the time being. It's, I don't know, like this world is just full of hate and like prejudice, and I don't understand it. I think everybody should just fucking get along. That's never gonna happen.
Unless you're a flat earther, then screw you.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Bye.
Bye!